They try to fool the black population by telling us that Garvey dead. And they tried to fool the black population by telling us that Garvey dead. Him not dead. Him not dead. Him not dead, 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 no. No, Garvey not dead. I is Garvey. Come on. Him not dead. Him not dead. Him not dead, no. See, spirit never dies, it resides in the hearts and minds of those who continue to see the vision. I said, spirit never dies, it resides in the hearts and minds of those who continue to see the vision. So if you believe in this liberation for which revolution is a way station and that Prophet Mosiah gave us the key to this emancipation, then repeat this affirmation. Garvey lives! Mosiah lives! Garvey lives! Mosiah lives! Proudly we stand on the shoulders like soldiers marching in the footsteps of a legacy of a great one of a great movement who came in the name of universal improvement for the African people of the world. And as that legacy unfurled, it left the earth shaking, vibrating and earthquaking as we rose in the universal resounding accord of Africa for the Africans at home and abroad, with an impact so big and so broad it's still affecting the atmosphere today, which is why we say Garvey lives! Mosiah lives! At the time when we were bending and bowing, begging, scratching and scraping like niggas of a white man's making, behaving ungodlike our enemy's clone, now in submission to their throne. Garvey rose and gave us backbone and said, rise you mighty race. No longer look to Christian Rome, colonial Britain, imperialist America or communist Russia. When Garvey came he said, look to Africa, ease our hunger, quench our thirst and injected our spine with a burst of race first, like be black, buy black, think black, walk black, talk black, lift them, carry black, live with them, run black, and just love Africa. For Africa is who you are. Let Africa be your guiding star. Mosiah lives. Garvey lives. Telling us to be a free people with a free soul, a free body, and a free mind. So since Augustus Caesar ain't never been no friend, king or leader of mine, and the free people define their own space and time, we don't give honor, no praise to no dirty Babylonian genocidal sodomite. No, listen, man, I eternal Garvey eye, so we don't call this month August. Pon August, we burn fire, coffin iron, this is the month of Mosiah. When we say Garvey lives, that's how we say Mosiah lives. We identify a self-generating road to our liberation. For says Mosiah Garvey, it's time we stop our hero worship of other races. For any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. So be very, very careful when you're following what they do, because what they do applies to them. And it's time we look to self again. And what better example do we have from within than this most eminent prophet and king? But they've been talking about Karl Marxism, and they've been talking about Mao Zedong and Ho Chi Minh, and they've been talking about Gaddafi, that son of an invader in North Africa today, but no one remember old Marcus Garvey. Until we said Garvey lives, Mosiah lives, and resurrected this fight for liberation. I said resurrected this movement in the fight for our liberation. I said the fight for our liberation, cause we don't struggle no more. Because struggle is the last thing a chicken does when you cut off its head before it dead. The psychology of this is dread, so we stand and fight ahead like African kings and queens, wrapped in the mantle of the red, the black and the green. With the word sounds, look for me, look for me, look for me, look for me in the storm, cause from Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe who are rising up in arms to take back their land from the British imperialist white man. Mosiah lives! The reparation movements of today who are rising up to say Europe owes Africa. For the centuries we suffered in Africa right up until today, and we demand that you pay. Mosiah lives. In the spirit of Jah! It's because of Rasta they couldn't keep Garvey mute, so Rastafari we eternally hail and salute. Mosiah lives! In the spirit of these same misguided youths you see, and it's lock them up and throw away the key society, and it's time we realize that we are not each other's enemy. Our greatest enemy is white supremacy in the form of police and courts, from supreme to magistrates, aka criminal injustice designed to incarcerate. It's time we unify all the men from every region to form the universal African Legion. So Mosiah lives! And every time we chant and we pray, he lives in the spirit of all of us here today, because spirit never dies, it resides in the hearts and minds of those who continue to see the vision. So if you see the vision and vow to complete the mission, then repeat this affirmation with gusto and conviction. Garvey lives! Mosiah lives! Garvey lives! Mosiah lives! Garvey lives! Mosiah lives! We are the best kept secret, give thanks and no more.
Brothers and sisters, you know, our young people generally have the fire in their belly, and if you direct it the right way, it shows that they will be always chanting on behalf of their people. So it's our responsibility, brothers and sisters. We see it demonstrated here today. It's our responsibility to leaders.